Hello, hi, I'm Xuan. It brings me great honors to be here because I think the previous speakers are all directors. So yeah, I'm seeing all the directors. Hello. Okay, so maybe I'll just go into my slides. I'll be sharing about how is it like to be in an OSAT and how an OSAT is actually supporting the industry. Yeah. So I mentioned OSAT a few times. So OSAT actually stands for Outsourced Semiconductor Assembly and Test. Strict Pack is actually a subsidiary for JSAT. So what we do, we are an OSAT. So we do assembly and test. We actually have a booth outside. We are doing some recruitment. I saw all the directors doing their sales pitch, so I should do some sales pitch also. We have a booth outside, so please visit our booth also. Okay, I think semiconductors manufacturers, right? We will group them into three big groups. So one is a fabless semiconductor manufacturers, one is IDM, and the other one is OSAT. IDM actually stands for Integrated Device Manufacturers, and OSAT, Outsourced Semiconductor Assembly and Test. So what it means by fabless? Fabless means they actually does their own design, they market their product, but they outsource the fabrication and the assembly to OSATs like us. Okay? Then for IDM, they are large-scale semiconductor companies. So they actually have the means to do from the designing to all the way to the production of the products that they have. So for OSAT, we do the assembly and test. So we actually have many customers, many products and many product lines also. So examples of some fabless companies, we have Marvell, Broadcom, Qualcomm, and some examples of integrated device manufacturers, we have Micron, Infineon, Texas Instruments, and OSATs we have JSAT. SCS is actually a subsidiary for JSAT. We have UTech and also ASE. So I've been in SCS for about 5 years. 5 years is not very long, but I think I understood how an OSAT actually supports the semicon industry. Semiconductor manufacturers will engage OSAT when the customer requires a volume which they cannot produce, okay, or they are producing a device, right, that has a technologies which they currently do not have. So semiconductor manufacturers will engage 2 or more OSATs for the same device to drive better quality, better efficiency, faster speed, and lower cost. Semiconductor manufacturers, right? Then I'll just touch a bit on the better quality, better efficiency, faster speed, and lower cost. So semiconductor manufacturers will find out some of the good practice, some of the know-hows from an OSAT to another OSAT. This good practice and know-hows could be some lesson learned from quality incidents from other OSAT. So we will take this in, and this best known method we can also fan out to all our other product lines within our OSAT. So thereby driving better quality, better efficiency, or faster speed. Then I'll talk a bit, then I'll move on to lower cost. Okay? So main con will engage us when they don't have the technology, and they will always look for OSAT that already has that technology and running similar device in high volume. Why? Actually, when they engage an OSAT, right, they can actually lower the price. But why? Because economy of scales and capex avoidance. Okay, so in OSAT, we actually have large-scale machines in production to produce the product that they want in big quantity. So the cost is actually shared among large amount of goods. Okay, this cost advantage is economy of scale. Then, if they don't have, another reason why they would actually engage in OSAT is actually if their product actually has a short life cycle, or if not, the demand is cyclical. There is a cycle to the demand is not sustainable. So they will usually engage in OSAT to manufacture their device. This is actually so that they don't have to put in a large amount of investment. So this is what I want to talk. This strategy is actually capex avoidance. And lower cost is actually what we all want, so that the costs don't actually be put down to consumers like us. So, okay. Okay, maybe before I share how is it like working in OSAT, I share a bit about myself. So I'm a process engineer with the CMOS image sensor, CIS, product line. So we do reconstructed wafers for image sensor. Okay, image sensor is actually a critical part in your camera module. So from your phone cameras to the security cameras, to your car rear cameras. This is all the things that we produce that you have image sensor inside. I think earlier on, Kelvin also shared, in the drone, they have image sensor inside also. Okay, so I find my work pretty interesting. I think my co-workers are knowledgeable. Sometimes I call them the subject matter expert. I have Mr. Chong, who is a DISOC expert. Yeah, I call them the subject matter expert. So I have learned a lot from them during my on-job training. Yeah, so no worries. My HR will tell you that also. There'll be on-job trainings. So if you don't have relevant experience, it's also fine. Yeah? You're free to join us. We are recruiting, so I'll just walk straight. It's the last booth. Okay, I will describe my working experience as like running a family marathon. It's both fast-paced and challenging. I think earlier we have a speaker from Micron. He also mentioned fast-paced and challenging also. I think in industry it's that way lah. Maybe, okay, most of the time it's because our customer actually requires to have expedite assembly. Yeah, especially near the festive holidays. Like this Chinese New Year, everybody will want to have a shutdown period so they can have a good New Year. Yeah, but for us, they will ask, expedite assembly, I need this before the New Year weekend. This is when our pressure comes in. Actually, pressure mainly comes from the customer, not much from our management. Our management is quite understanding. They actually do give us recognition. They recognize our effort also. Then, yeah, actually my co-workers and I, we are closely knitted because many times we are working together. Yeah, we have to work together. At the end of the marathon, we will reward ourselves with makan session and karaoke session. Then we will be recharged for our next race. I must say, over in OSAT, even though it's fast-paced and challenging, we are not all work and no play. So after work, we do have our in-house gym, so we do exercise together. We have our function studio also. At the bottom, if you see, this one is our kickboxing class by our QA director. Okay, then we also have our entertainment room. So my karaoke session are held there. Yeah, in our entertainment room, we also have a pool table. Yeah. Okay, a bit more about what I do. So I'm on board on the automation project, working with artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. So we are actually moving towards Industry 4.0, a smart factory revolution. So I actually work closely with the operations, my machine vendors, and also the automation vendors. So I work with them on machine modification and also software upgrades for the communication with AMR. AMR is autonomous mobile robot. So my mainly responsible for the project coordination. I'll be lying if I say I did not face any challenges during my course at work. There will be times where we fall behind the project milestones. Overshooting of the project may lead to lower profitability. So I have very nice colleagues that help me along. So I actually learned how to be more proactive. So provide timely updates so that we can strategize and prioritize the tasks that we had to do to bring the project back on track. Maybe I shall play a short video of what I do. Not moving though. Extended slide.
The video was probably not going to play, unfortunately.
Let's try. Yeah. So what you just saw is actually the AMR that picked the lot from my machine load port after the lot has ended. What the AMR can do is they can do the auto checkout in my MES system and also submit the e-log sheet, taking all the critical data that I need for quality. And after that, they will actually pick the lots from the e-rack that I have to load to the machine again. There's actually more than what the AMR can do. Yeah, so what you can see, what you just saw is only a small portion, which is from my e-rack to my wafer taping tool. So we are targeting to finish this project of mine by the 2024. Then we'll be fanning out to all our other product lines too. That comes to the end of my sharing.
Thank you very much, Li Xuan, for your sharing. I'm sure you inspire many ladies, many girls to join the industry as well. So we're taking one question for you, maybe just one question. What do you enjoy the most about working in STAT chip pack? What do you enjoy the most?
I must say, initially, I think I was given many opportunities to join a different department. I actually started off as a QA engineer, and now I'm a process engineer in the CIS product line. So as a QA, I actually supported the CIS line and also the EWLB line. So I think having able to put myself out there for different roles, I actually did learn a lot of things a lot of exposure. So for OSAT, we do assembly and test. So we don't only fix to a certain product line that we just do the design or just do the marketing. So pretty much there's a lot to learn. To be the full package lah. So I will not be just learning just back grind, a particular process. I understand back grind, laser groove, wafer saw, that's all. Yeah, it's the whole package.
You sound so
Pretty much
cool
do.
when speaking about your work. Like, like a female talking about all these cool terms. Yes, and you look like you really enjoyed yourself.
I do. I really do.
So she's here to actually chill more students, right, to join her in this industry.
Yeah. Please join. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no have to worry if you're not from the same, you don't have a relevant qualification or not from the same industry. I actually don't came from, I actually graduated with TUM Asia with a chemical engineering degree. So it was also by chance I joined the semicon industry. We do provide in-house training. I'm one of the in-house trainer.
Wow. Wow. In-house trainer as well, sharing knowledge and training the new blood.
Yeah, so I do engineering statistical data analysis, and I also do the 8D problem-solving approach.